See, it's a learning moment, Pebbles.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
Pebbles, you okay? What's that face for, Pebbles? Isn't that more free time? This should be motive time, right? Motive or like somebody dead time. And she's like, well, even if I say that, it doesn't matter anymore, but I greeted the morning without having slept at all. I really wanted to see anybody as fast as I could. I felt like I had to share this anxious feeling with someone. I just couldn't deal with it alone. I should go to the restaurant for now. I should go eat num-nums. I'm really anxious and depressed and feel like I might, you know, murder might happen, but let's go eat some scrambled eggs. Then some pancakes, extra syrup. As I was walking to the restaurant, unintentionally, I felt my feet come to a swift halt. Boss baby? From inside the restaurant, I heard the sound of a girl cry. Oh, girl. Someone crying in there? Wanna be Hina? Maybe she can't eat because she feels guilty. Mika, or is it Yoko? While peeking into the restaurant, I slowly stepped inside. Little tapping of the shoes. It's Wanna Be Hina, isn't it? Yep. She feels guilty. Huh? Wanna Be Hina, you're the one who's crying? I would take that as a yes. I'm scared. What's gonna happen to us? I'm scared. What happened? Could she be in shock about what happened to Nico? But yesterday she was acting braver. Are you okay? Do you want some pancakes? No? Waffles? What happened, Wanna Be Hina? It's not like you to cry. Get a grip on yourself. I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, Nico got killed, you know? What are you saying? It's not like Nico is dead. Yet. Let's leave the yet part out, Jimmy. I'm scared. I don't want anything. I don't want this anymore. Let me go back home. She must be so shocked that Nico sacrificed himself for her. No, there's no way that explains a change this sudden and drastic. Do you have something to say, Nacho? I'm highly suspicious of you. Yeah, it's like that's not what you say to somebody who's scared for somebody dying. Hey, what happened to Wanna Be Hina? Isn't she acting kind of weird? Silence. Jimmy, be careful. That's probably not the real Boss Baby. What, do you think he's some sort of clone? Monokuma made a robot Boss Baby? Huh? I know the real Boss Baby is already dead. That's why that's probably Boss Baby's clone. You know, you say some weird things, but this is probably the weirdest thing you've said so far, Nachito. What are you saying? Also, I heard from Monokuma that Nico couldn't be saved. It's unfortunate, but a transfer student is apparently going to come soon as a Wait. So wait, Nico didn't make it, and to make sure that the numbers stay where they're supposed to be, we're getting a transfer student? We're getting a transfer student. That's the first, what? I'm surprised he wouldn't just let the numbers dwindle down, because the numbers dwindling down would create more despair, right? So let's all give that person a warm welcome. Are you messing around?
It's the truth.
I'm not messing around. I always speak the truth. That's debatable.
Right?
In order to prove it, I'll explain it especially to you.
Listen carefully.
Listen carefully, Jimmy. I've finally discovered who the traitor is. You? And he speaks facts. He be spinning facts. You know, the true identity of World Ender, the traitor who was hiding among us,
There's no mistake.
Byaku. Nah, I don't think so. That's right, Byaku is alive. Nah. He's been weird from the start, but isn't he acting much weirder than usual? They're not gonna pull another Junko where, like, Junko died right at the beginning and then became the mastermind. I don't think they would pull that again with Byaku. Hey, it's definitely best if we keep, Nachito tied up. No, not just tied up. I won't be satisfied until I peel the skin off his face and expose the meat so he can identify him. Oh, I don't like that. I'm a little perturbed by that. That doesn't sound very gentle. Did he do something to you? That idiot, he lied to me about Mihiru being alive and said he saw her at the movie theater. He probably saw her on the movie. Not like in the movie theater, but in the, like, not in the movie theater, but in the movie. Why is he telling such a pointless lie? I don't know, I hate being lied to. I won't feel satisfied until all his joints are bent at awkward angles. Probably be a waste of time to find out the reason for each little thing Nachito does, but I don't get this at all. Why did he have to tell such an outrageous lie? Pardon me, everyone, but do you happen to have some time to spare?
Hello. My name is Ibuki Miyoda.
Why is your face I'm not gonna even ask. It may be rude of me, but I would like to say my greetings first thing in the morning. Good morning. I look forward to working with you all today. Ibuki? Yes, I'm Ibuki Miyota. Aren't you acting strange too?
Wait.
Be careful, Ibuki. Jimmy's dangerous. He wants to kill you and eat. What? Shut up, Nachito. What are you saying?
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy, I'm not tasty. Please do not eat me. She sounds like a robot. He's obviously lying. I see, so it was a lie.
It's the truth.
It's not a lie. I never tell lies.
Understood.
I see, so it's not a lie. It may be necessary for me to beg for my life after all. What the heck is this? Wanna be Hina, Nachito, Ibuki, they're all acting strange. What's going on? Did they go crazy or something? It wouldn't be strange to go crazy in a situation like this.
Wrong.
That's not it.
Yes.
Ibuki, she has an extremely high fever. They're sick. That's probably the cause.
That's weird.
Before you start talking, before you start taking, as I'm guessing talking, before you start talking, I want you to tell me something. Who the hell are you?
Why?
What? Why? You've forgotten me? I'm Mika. Anyways, please try touching her forehead. If you do, you'll see what I mean. My hand to her forehead. Ibuki, just a second. In exchange, please spare my life. I suddenly placed my hand onto Ibuki's forehead while she continued to spout gibberish. She's hot. Well, yes, but tell us her temperature too, Jimmy. What is this? This heat is abnormal.
Yes.
That's right. She has a terrible high fever. Then could the others? Wanna be Hina? Let me feel your forehead too. I'm sorry. I'm so weak. I placed my hand on Wannabe Hina's forehead while she groaned and kept sobbing. That must be it. She has such a high fever. There's no way that's a normal human body temperature. Nachito, you too? I don't have a fever. I feel extremely good. I feel fine. It's fine. It's only 120 degrees. It's fine. Place my hand on his forehead once again. I got the same result.
What?
Huh? All three of them have fevers? And the reason those guys are saying such wacky stuff is...
Emergency!
My goodness, that's obviously bad. Monokuma, for him to appear right now, does that mean this is... Whoa there, can you wait just a second for the explanation? The others are on their way too. And just as Monokuma said, I heard the sound of pounding footsteps. So all their personalities have changed because of the sickness. Everyone who gathered all had confused expressions plastered onto their faces.
What's going on?
Now what?
Hey.
I heard from Monokuma, it looks like something strange going on again. The next two chapters I can't wait for. Oh, do you like the next two chapters? I know Goats was talking about that he really likes this chapter and chapter 5. Does something happen you guys?
Now then.
Looks like everyone's here. Now then, let's start with the explanation.
Wait!
Hold on. Monokuma, you're pulling a prank again, aren't you? What happened to Nico? Hurry up and return him first, you robber bear. Nico? Are you talking about the boy who turns into a woman when he gets splashed with water?
Stupid brother!
What the heck is that? Nico doesn't have a weird ability like that?
Jeez.
Not like this.
Shut up!
Poor Sailor Moon just trying to do her best, but this chapter oh, you like this one too?
I don't even know what's been done to me, but I feel a mysterious life energy.
I like how she still wears the diaper.
Well, now.
Now that I've shut up the nuisance, let's go back to the topic at hand. Though, I'm pretty sure you guys have already noticed since you're all so quick-witted. So it's just as I thought, the true identity of this high fever That's right, this is the new motive? The new motive is a sickness that I've given you. I like the game. You like the game? I like the game too. Good game. Good 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10.
It's the despair disease.
The despair disease?
What's that?
Despair disease?
Actually,
You know, there are extremely tiny insects that can't be seen with the naked eye living on this island. It's not like I added them recently, I just never told you about them. Anyways, it's endemic disease spread by these insects is called the despair disease. Despair disease? I've never heard of such a thing. With the boy who turns to girl with water. Yeah, see, I don't recognize that. Reference. That's why I was like, what is he talking about? Then let me tell you about it. As the name suggests, the despair disease is a really annoying disease where you get a high fever along with various symptoms that are full of despair. So everybody's freaking out because they're going into despair. Those symptoms are different based on the person. For instance, Nachito is afflicted by the liar disease. Wannabe Hina has the coward disease. Ibuki has the gullible disease, I guess.
What?
They just had to get symptoms that are the opposite of their normal personalities, except for Nachito.
hey,
It's not like all you guys are down with the sickness yet. Oh, we're down with the sickness. Spit up and all down. But be careful, sometimes the despair disease can get passed from person to person, just like a cold. It's like Rona. Literally Rona in the game. Why do I always play games? Like recently in the last year, I've been playing a lot of games that have like viruses and pandemic references to it. You mean it's contagious? Don't put your guard down just because you don't have the disease. It's awful if everyone got sick.
Hey.
Let's run, Princess. So, never mind. It'd be terrible if you caught the lowly disease of the common folks. That's right. Let's run away. I don't want to catch such a weird disease.
Why?
And why? Is that a motive? And why is that a motive? Are you saying that killing will occur soon after everyone falls into a crazy state? Isn't this quite a novel idea? A killing that occurs while everyone has a completely different personality. Think of all the murder tricks. Is there any way to treat it? Why? Is there a need to treat it? I mean, this despair disease isn't supposed to make you suffer. It isn't supposed to make you suffer? It's a disease that cures your soft hearts towards killing. And with this, you can finally take the plunge and commit murder. You bastard, you better stop talking about this bullshit. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. I'm always bothering you. I decided as an apology, I'm going to commit murder. Are there any charcoal briquettes somewhere? What? I'm pretty sure I found some at the supermarket. Stop it. I want to be Hina, Nachito, Buki. You guys stay put. Hey. You're wrong. I'm not Nachito. To tell you the truth, Nachito is a fake name. I'm sorry I've kept it a secret till now. Oh, I see.
What the?
She's believing him again? So serious?
Amazing.
Man, whatever. I feel so great today. This despair disease is awesome. Nah, this man's despair. It's amazing. You should all get it too. No, thank you. Keep your Rona over there. We're all done for. There's no such thing as hope. We all have to die from the despair disease. That's the only way. And out. Whoa, he collapsed? Nachito. Now that I've given you a new motive, how will things develop? It's not really a new motive. He's just making people go crazy to the point that they kill each other. That's not really a motive. Will the killing start? He's like, what do you call it? You know, like humans have like sometimes when you get really angry, you like take out aggression, but you don't kill anybody. You have like that, like the little voice in your head that stops you from doing that. By making us go crazy, he took away that voice, that like common sense to stop us. So that's really all he did. Will the killing start after everyone gets the despair disease, or even before that? I'm so excited about it. I'm just gonna stand around naked. You're always naked. Just kidding. I'm always naked. And it just leaves. Hey, damn it! Nico's incident just happened, and now this. Where did that peaceful mood that lasted till yesterday go? This is bad. Nachito's foaming at the mouth. Is like rabies? She's right. I've never seen any foam that color before.
Impossible.
It's an ephemeral rare It's a rare color, normally only found in the depths of the Netherworld Sea. In this case, the color doesn't matter. Let's hurry him over to the hospital. Got it. I'll help out. What should we do about Wannabe Hina and Ibuki? We're definitely going to bring them too. We don't know what they'll do if we leave them alone. Hey, bastards, can you walk?
Yes.
Allow me to confirm. I just have to alternate the movements of left and right leg, correct? Hold on, I'll walk, so don't leave me. Then let's go. It's time to talk. Field trip. The disease in tow and Nachito, whose condition was clearly worsening, we rushed over to the hospital. But this kind of motive is impossible. An actual despair disease? And there's a possibility that it might be passed along? What the heck? Damn it, what should I do? You know, I just realized is that Ibuki never got to play her second song. It like just jumped to the story. Like it said like this is this song, and then all of a sudden she got interrupted by like Sailor Moon coming in and be like, wait! I wonder if she actually gets to play it later. I will go make the infected change their clothes, and then I'll have them sleep in the patient's room. A trip?
Understood.
Do we get to go to the beach? Understand, so I just have to change my clothes, correct? I'm scared of changing. Anyways, everyone else, please wait here. I wonder if Mika's gonna get it too because she's treating them. As she supported all three of them with her shoulders, Mika disappeared into the depths of the hospital.
Damn it!
Damn it, I never expected to get sick. What's going to happen?
Let me tell you.
I would not mind if Nachito retired permanently.
Maybe.
Is Mika gonna personally change their clothes? What's wrong with that?
No.
Does that include Nachito too? Isn't that a little bad? I mean, she is a nurse. She's probably seen it all. There's no need to panic. Even I attend to the needs of my four dark divas of destruction.
Hey!
Don't lump hamsters and teenage boys together. Hey, is this stupid conversation gonna last much longer?
Hey.
Shouldn't we be seriously thinking about what we need to do from now on and stuff? What do we need to do from now on? What do you think, Chia? Chia? Monokuma said the disease was spread by insects we can't see with our eyes. Would bug repellent from the supermarket help? Are we going to the supermarket? What about you, Yoko? What do you think?
Jeez.
That disease sure looks dangerous, and Nachito, Wannabe Hina, and Ibuki aren't acting normal. If it spreads to anyone else, a killing is bound to happen. Based on their observed behavior, I cannot deny that. But those guys aren't being considerate. I want them to at least have the decency to consider committing suicide before— Wow! Wow, Yoko! Wow!
That is...
Hey, Yoko! I know it can't be that easy. So it's important to make sure we don't end up catching the disease. Make sure— What do you mean?
Which cockroach said
Jeez,
that?
why don't you get it? We need to isolate them from us so they won't spread the disease. Isolate?
Ew.
If we can't cure it, the only option is to stop it from spreading. Even a preschooler knows that. But still, isn't isolating them a bit too harsh? Even if everyone catches a despair disease, we won't be able to do anything about it anymore, you know? Well, I know— Wow, Yoko! I'm like, I know you're bratty, but Jesus! You're right. There's no way we should be allowed to, should allow it to spread. Hold on a second.
Hey.
Isolation, you mean no need to quarantine them inside the wait, you mean that we need to quarantine them inside the hospital, right? Chia, don't tell me you also agree with
That's
this.
wrong.
I actually agree with this. It's to prevent a killing. As long as this disease is Monokuma's motive, if we just ignore it, a killing will happen again. To prevent that, we also have to prevent the disease from spreading. That's why we need to quarantine them. Even if we quarantine them, who's gonna take care of them? Well, Mika. Mika's gonna stay here anyway. She's been touching the infected all over, so it's possible she's already caught the disease. But we can't let a crazy person take care of a crazy person. That's not gonna work very well. But there's no way we can leave her here by herself. Then why don't you stay too? Huh? Now that I think about it, you touched them when you were took their temperature, right? Oh. So I'll leave the rest to you. Contact me if something happens. Contact you? How are we supposed to do that?
Jeez.
I got a call noise. All right, we need to think of a way to communicate. If we keep meeting in person, we could catch the disease.
you!
So I'll let you handle that, Soda. Yeah, got it. Fret not, we're not going to abandon you. I shall station myself nearby in case anything happens. Nearby? There's a motel on this island. Until this matter is resolved, we shall stay the night there. Oh, so they're not going to stay in their cottages. They're going to stay in a hotel.
Aww.
The creepy Bates Motel? What? Do we really have to stay at such a dirty place?
Silence.
What are we supposed to do if we can't immediately get here if something happens? Also, if that disease is airborne, the hotel on the first island might already be unsafe.
Is the
We must be vigilant about protection. I have those who I must protect.
Ooh.
They're just your hamsters, dude.
I'll destroy you!
I don't think you should have said that. Diva hype! I love the four dark divas of destruction. That is an unkind thing to say, you fiend. How dare you call my four dark divas of destruction hamsters?
Jeez.
Fine, I'll just stay at the hotel, okay? Jeez, how annoying. Even if it's a quarantine, we're still gonna be on the same island, so just call us if something happens.
Huh?
What? What are you frustrated? What are you frustrated for?
I don't like this.
This is obviously a trap. Monokuma's goal is to separate us as a group. Is it really okay for us to fall for that?
So...
Is it not like we've stopped? It's not like we stopped being friends. I just don't want a killing to happen ever again. We can't prevent that if everyone gets sick, you know.
You know, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. There's no way we're going to lose together here, you know.
That's right.
Because if that happens, then Monokuma gets what he wants. Hey, Yoko, what did you say to me earlier? Something about me being the first one to get cut off.
And?
What's wrong with that? This must be that moment. It's not like Mika and Jimmy are enough people.
You.
Are you saying you're gonna stay here too? Huh? You too? This life of mine is a spare anyways. Oh, so he's saying that his life is already gone and what Pico gave him is a spare, so technically he's on a second life. Fine then, do whatever you want. Hey, boss baby, are you sure? You might be endangering yourself, you know.
Jeez.
Hey, don't make me repeat myself.
Hey.
You really okay with this? Then I'm gonna leave the rest to you, too. Whatever's happening over there, just leave it to us. We'll make sure to keep the disease from spreading. Come on, shouldn't you guys head over to the motel before you catch the disease?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for we are forcing this upon you like this. No, what everyone's saying is true, so it's okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, both of you. I won't let your feelings go to waste. We'll make sure to find a way we'll find out the mystery of the despair disease while you're all here. I think probably. I'd really prefer if she had more confident sounding catchphrases. Now then, I shall excuse myself. I'm counting on you. Then I'll make sure to figure some way to communicate later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Do your best and try to stay alive. Thanks, my words of encouragement. Very helpful. And just like that, the others left, leaving me and Boss Baby at the hospital. I never expected it would turn out like this.
Jeez.
It's not like it's their fault. It's that bastard Monokuma's fault. I can't believe he'd actually arrange something as irritating as a disease.
Hello.
Oh, thank you for waiting. Phew, they finally finished changing. Everyone's resting in their rooms. Huh? Why is it just you two? You know... Oh, I know. They must have left to get fruits to bring back later. Pineapple. Everyone is so kind. I'm so glad everyone is so thoughtful towards their friends. Well, like I said, we're all equals when we're sick. Let's all work together and do our very best. The poor Boss Baby can't bring himself to say it. Jimmy, I'm sorry, but I'll let you handle the explanation. That's quite the burden I have to bear. Mika, you're the ultimate nurse. I know you're naive about some stuff, but this is a medical situation. You should have been exactly. But I think she was hoping that like everybody would quarantine together and work together. She didn't expect them to break off into two groups, and so we decided to split into two groups. In the hospital, there are the three people who caught the Monokuma's despair disease. One being Hina, Nachito, and Ibuki, and there's also Mika who's nursing them back to health. Where's Nico? And as a safeguard, Boss Baby and myself, altogether 6 people are staying at the hospital. Chia, Gundam, Soda, Princess Nevermind, and Yoko are staying at the motel on the same island. As for Nico, he's not back yet. But anyways, until we do something about this despair disease, our current situation isn't going to change. But we have no clue what we need to do. Seriously, what should we do? Probably not get sick. Lot of hand sanities. Huh? I suddenly woke up, and if I woke up, that means I fell asleep without realizing it. Earlier I discussed with Boss Baby, and we decided we'd take turns resting. That's right, that's why I came to the on-call room on the 2nd floor of the hospital. I haven't been sleeping well the past few days, so a sudden drowsiness overtook me. And I was asleep, which is a good thing, but my body feels really heavy for some reason. No, it's not just heavy, it feels somewhat soft and... Oh, Mika! I can't breathe! Mika, no! Mika, they're 6 feet, Mika, 6 feet!
Mika!
It's tickling me.
Not like this!
Move! I can't breathe!
And this is how he dies?
No, you can't. Don't move around.
Kind of like this.
Huh?
Shake her, Jimmy! Mika, social distancing the hair! With this, it being a metaphor for something else. Oh, it's a metaphor for something else?
No!
Jimmy, are you okay? Your complexion is bluish purple shade. It might be a severe reaction. It might be a severe reaction. Jimmy, can you hear me? Get a hold of yourself. Mika finally got off me and grabbed my shoulders and began shaking me intensely. Somehow that was enough to get my consciousness to drift back to reality. Oh?
Hajime!
Jimmy, you've regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I thought you died. Me too. I seriously thought I was gonna die. I'm sorry. I thought about taking a rest in the on-call room, but you were already asleep, so that doesn't mean you climb on top of me. Then I'll be on the bottom. No, that's not how that works either, madam. That's seriously not what I'm talking about. Hey. What are you guys doing? Boss Baby? No, this is really, I really hope you didn't get the wrong idea.
Don't tell me.
Were you guys sleeping together?
Bastard!
You dirty, rotten bastard. You guys are fucking high school students. Seriously, you got this all wrong. We don't have time for that, Nachito. He's in danger. Danger? What? When I peeked inside his room earlier, it looked like he wasn't breathing. Huh? Huh? You're a horrible nurse. Boss Baby has some interesting morals for you. Yeah, well, I think after Peko died, I think he kind of jolted him into realizing he kind of fucked up. This is bad. Now it's not the time for us to rest. Mika vigorously leapt out of bed and ran out of the on-call room. Hajime, now's not the time for you to be pitching in a tent. We need her. Okay, seriously, I'm not. I promise. Boss Baby and I chased after Mika as she ran into Nachito's room. Oh, it's Nachito's room? He's fine. He'll be fine. Nachito will be fine. Nachito, please get a hold of yourself. Despite Mika's desperate pleas, I didn't see Nachito's reaction at all.
Don't tell me.
There's no way he died, right? The body discovery announcement isn't plain, right? But also, if he died of natural causes, it wouldn't be what do you call it? It wouldn't be a murder though. 2D art style makes Nico look like he's part of the pillow. He's merged. He's finally ascended into pillow form.
Fidget, fidget.
Oh, because it's making Monokuma nervous because if he dies from the disease, that ruins his game. I mean, he's totally waiting for it. This looks very bad. Oh no, he's waiting. He's waiting to announce the alarm. That's what he's waiting. That's why he's fidgeting. Because he thinks he might die any moment. This looks very bad. Mika, is Nikita all right? It looks like he's breathing and his breathing has returned. Really? But still, his condition is unpredictable and that's putting it lightly.
Hey!
How light is that? Is it sweet potato sauce?
Well?
Sweet potatoes are fairly hard unless they're cooked. If so, that's pretty light. Please don't interfere.
Hey.
Hey, look, isn't Nagito's mouth moving? You're right, he might be trying to say something. Nachito, what happened? As she said his name, Mika softly tilted her ear towards Nachito's lips. What did he say? Apparently his condition has improved and he feels quite refreshed. Since Monokuma said that Nachito has the liar disease, he probably means the opposite and actually feels really crappy. That's a good realization. But what's going to happen if he just dies? We're not going to have a class trial, right? Don't talk like that.
Yes.
Nachito is never going to die. I will save him by any means necessary. I mean, she's a good nurse. She's a good girl.
I see.
I see. Got it. Then I leave Nachito's life to you. Yes? Far from her usual self, Mika responded assertively and went back to tending to Nachito. If we stay here any longer, we might just get in the way.
Right.
Then follow me. While you were resting, the goods arrived. I gotta show them to you. The goods, the drugs. You got the good stuff. The goods, aren't something dangerous, right?
Anyway.
Let's just go to the lobby. Whatever you say, boss baby. I wonder, is this things? Oh, they have their portraits on them? Oh, the memories from the first game. What's in the lobby? What's the good? I mean, maybe they brought food? The others brought food for them? Hey, boss baby, what did you mean when you said
Damn
goods?
right.
Look on the top of the reception desk. On top of the reception, oh, they found a radio. They found a way for us to talk to them. Yeah, yes, this is good stuff. Let's go, the drugs, the good stuff. I mean, not the drugs, the good stuff. This? Can I do it without, I'm trying to like highlight it without talking to him. There we go. Boss baby, talk about this, right? It looks like a monitor and a camera unit. Hey, what is this?
Huh.
Perfect timing, the blue light is blinking. So that's something that happened when this blinks? See, seeing is believing, as they say. Try pressing the button just below that light. I just have to press the button. I did what Boss Baby said and pressed the button.
What's up?
Hey, is this Jimmy? No. No, it's Frankenstein. It's Albert Einstein. Who do you think it is? Hey, loud and clear. Looks like it's perfectly connected. Soda, then this is...
Huh.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way to communicate. That's the way to communicate he was talking about. Oh, he probably found it in that junkyard of like old like technology. In fact, fun fact, the mouth Soda did there is the only expression he has where you can't see it. Really? That's interesting because like a lot of times you see his shark teeth, little shark bait. Looks like it's time for us, the ultimate mechanic, to shine. How about it? This is what I've been working on. Remember that alley with all those shady looking street booths? This is where I found this. It's a surveillance camera for household use and I just tweaked it a little. So now it's basically a video chat device. Well, it's pretty hit or miss. Video chat, huh? It's true, we don't have to worry about getting infected with this.
That's right.
So it may be a hassle, but we'll be contacting each other with this from now on, okay? This was the only test run this time, so I guess this should be pretty fun. Okay then, I'll see you later.
Huh.
Soda left this while you were resting.
Damn right.
This surveillance camera unit comes with a surveillance camera and a surveillance monitor. But is there, oh no, he could hear me through the camera. I was like, is there no microphone? But I'm guessing the camera has a microphone. Anything the camera records is broadcast live on the monitor. So he prepared 2 of these sets and swapped each of their cameras. See, by swapping the cameras, his monitor will display what's on my camera and vice versa. Well, not big brain. Apparently, he also modified it a little. He widened its narrow communication range beyond just a household use.
Even so.
But even so, he still had a limit. So apparently, the signal can't reach from the hospital to the motel. So what, is it just in the middle of a field? Then we can't communicate between the hospital and the motel. You didn't notice? He was contacting you just now from the music venue near the motel. From there, the signal reaches the hospital with no problems. But they're staying at the motel, right? What happens if we can't reach them when we need to?
Damn right.
I thought the same thing, so we arranged times for us to contact each other. It's set up for us to communicate every 30 minutes. Or communicate 30 minutes after Monokuma's morning and evening announcements. That's not a lot. I would think you would check in throughout the day, not just 30 minutes after and before announcements. Our next contact with them is going to be tomorrow morning. Don't sleep in. He's well prepared as expected of the heir of an enormous organization. What is this? Or what is it? Nothing. No warm up. I'm just gonna go back night-night. Go sleepy sleep. I feel like somebody's gonna be dead in the morning.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
Wait, am I gonna have to do the trial from the hospital? Like, I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to do the investigation from the hospital and the trial. If that's the case, that's gonna be difficult.
It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Now then.
It's that time already, huh? Now then, where should I sleep tonight? Are you planning to use the on-call room with a certain someone again? Like I said, it's not what it looked like.
You guys.
Hey, aren't you misunderstanding?
What are you thinking?
A hospital is a facility for sick people, so it's not for lodgings or young romantic trysts, you know. Oh, is he not going to let us stay here? You too? What are you talking about?
Like this.
Oh, I see. Your generation has fallen out of the habit of looking at bulletin boards. Come on, take a look at the bulletin board. There's a notice on there, right? This is why I told him to read it earlier, and he didn't want to read it. A notice on the bulletin board? Yeah, which you should have read the first time we came here. Bulletin board notice. Is he talking about this? Hospital precautions. Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. If patients do not need to be accompanied overnight stays by non-patients are expressly forbidden.
In other words,
Right, it's like the notices you often see inside hospitals. You can't stay overnight
What are
here.
you saying?
There is one patient who needs to be accompanied. Oh, you're talking about Nachito, right?
unbelievable.
Then I'll allow you just one person to accompany him. The rest of you need to hurry and get out of here.
Jeez.
So sassy. Hospital precautions, my ass. He should have said so sooner. Only one person can stay the night, and there's no way we can make Mika leave.
Jeez,
I guess we have no choice. We should head back to our cottages then. You're right. Even if we stay here, we probably won't be able to do anything. You're not going to tell Mika? Or the rest of the people just leave? After explaining the circumstances of Mika, we decided to go back to our cottages for the time being. The little sombrero bearers. So, Boss Baby and I are going to be the only ones sleeping in our cottages tonight. I'm a little worried. No, the ones who are stuck in a hospital should be more worried. What's the point of me getting so worried? Alright, when I wake up tomorrow, I'll go to the hospital right away. I feel bad leaving Mika all alone. I guess for now I should try to get some sleep. Again, I would warn, like, leave a note so that people, when they go to, like, check the cameras in the morning, or, like, when they realize that they've been gone, they know why. They don't just think that they just vanished out of thin air. Good evening, it's time for Monokuma's cooking class. Today we're going to learn how to make taiyaki. The first thing you'll need is a time machine. We will travel back in time to the Meiji period and meet a person named Shijiro Kanbi. He used to bake and sell turtle-shaped pastries, but unfortunately they never sold all that well. It's important that you gently cheer him up because he's going to be disappointed in himself when you meet him. From there, it gets serious and insists that he tries making his pastries his pastry fish shaped because they sell better. Once that happens, he'll happily bake his pastries in the shape of a fish. And as a final touch, name these pastries taiyaki. So wait, we're going back into the past and we're literally changing a man's way he makes pastries. Okay, with that, so you finish making taiyaki. That's not how that works. It's like Monokuma's cooking class. No worse. Boo! 0 out of 5. Woo. Worst advice ever.